Coach's Corner with Carolina head coach Hubert Davis after Carolina beats Arkansas. Coach, you're down, but you've got the ball at the end of the first half. Going to set up a play, going to take the lead going into the locker room. Arkansas able to get a steal and a dunk. Take us inside that Carolina halftime locker room and your message.
Well, I mean, we were real and vocal and straightforward and direct on, what we needed to do to change things in the second half. I felt like we started the game really well. I thought defensively we were locked in. We were getting the shots that we wanted on the offensive end. And then the last 10 minutes, like their aggressiveness, their will and their want to was more than ours. And they were able to take the lead. And, one of the things that we talked about a lot last night was, during these times when things don't go your way, even if they do, the only thing you have control over is how you react and how you respond. And so, like, we needed to respond on what happened yesterday in a tough loss to Villanova and respond in the second half after losing the lead late in the first.
What do you think are the qualities of this team and the individuals that make up this team that enable them to deal with some of that adversity in a positive way the way they did in the second half?
Yeah, this is a tough group. I mean, they're a tough group and they are a together group. I just, the huddles, the communication, the encouragement is off the chart. I mean, Cormac didn't play before the game. I've never seen a player as emotional because he couldn't play as Cormac was. What he meant to us on the bench and his communication to the guys, it was as if he was out there on the floor. I mean, our team is really tough and really together. And I think coming back less than 24 hours and getting a win against Arkansas showed that.
I know Mark had 34 points and was sensational. Certainly we're hoping for the best for him. And it's tough to say this about a guy who scored 34, but it felt like in those final minutes, your team did an okay job on him defensively, at least making it tougher than it had been. What adjustments did you make personnel-wise and scheme-wise to help that happen?
Yeah, Seth he's our best individual one-on-one defender, and we tried to preserve the matchup so to be able for him to stay on him. We sent him a certain direction because we felt like he was less efficient going in one direction. And then we always, in that direction, had somebody to help side that wouldn't allow him to get to the basket. So we forced him into tough twos. And with the physicality of Seth and us making it hard for him just to catch the basketball, he was starting to wear down. And we also had some double teams set up just to get the ball out of his hands, but they were so quick and athletic in some of their actions, we couldn't even get to the double teams. And so I'm thankful that we started to do a better job and he started missing some of those shots.
RJ Davis had 30 points, tied his career high. How satisfying is it as a coach? He had a great game, but that you can look at everybody else who played and said every single one of you guys also did something to get that win.
Yeah, but, RJ is one of the better players in the country. And, I think any coach would say this, the keys to having a chance to win is your better players have to play well. And that's what happened, especially in the second half. I think he had 21 in the second half. And, for us to be a good team and to be able to beat teams like Arkansas, RJ and Armando, they just have to be big-time players. And RJ in the second half was amazing.
Amazing for a big-time player and a big-time win. Carolina beats Arkansas here in the Bahamas. Coach, thank you.
Thank you.